here, and you could just talk because you're the queen.
I'm the queen.
Yes, you are.
Woohoo! I got a promotion.
You're the princess, and I'm the queen.
I was gonna say, yeah. How can I be the queen?
That's the way. We're going to package it all up. Well, we can put it in there for now. No? Yeah, he can put it away because I'm not going to get to that right away. And the tomatoes, you can put all that in there for now. Yeah, you got to get to that stuff anyway. Is this your here too, Ruth? Yep. Yep, that's my piece. No, that's Swiss chard. That's really red Swiss chard. What's wrong when we need a garden? I know, right? Yeah. Jeff, do you like bok choy?
Yeah.
Hi, Lise.
What is that? Bok choy.
Oh my God! You ever eat Chinese food? It's in all Chinese food.
Chinese cabbage.
It's a Chinese cabbage. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I've heard of it. I just didn't know what it was. Oh, it's a cabbage. All right. Well, hello, Olivia. Olivia's here. Hi, Laura. Starting to come in.
Holy crap, Jeff!
What?
That's 1,000 bags in this little package.
Yeah. I don't even know. Oh.
Seriously, did they give me the wrong ones?
Hi, Teresa. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Laura?
1, 2.
I think I got everybody.
There's only 400 in here.
Someone got something wrong.
They're getting everything situated, ladies. She'll be ready here soon.
What the F? Oh my God, they gave me only 400 and ordered 1,000. And I paid 4,000.
Uh-oh, get them, Rubes.
I'll
Get
be
'em.
contacting them.
Mm-hmm. You better not be playing. Oops, somebody else come in.
Okay.
Make
Hi,
sure they miss-
Maria. Hi, Teresa. We're here.
Hey.
Starting. We're starting.
And the show begins.
All right. Where is my papers? So I posted the diet in my group.
Mm-hmm. I saw that.
Okay. So we're going to be adding to this because I'm doing a big ass pot. You see this? This is a big ass pot.
All right.
So it's pretty big. Hello in there. Martha's gone to the bar.
Martha's gone where? Oh,
The bar.
Tuesday. Her Tuesday night outing.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
This is the kind of broth that I purchased. It's called Life Smart, and it's fat-free, and it's no salt added. So it is absolutely the most healthiest broth you can use. I bought 16 of these because they were on sale for $1.99, and now I've got enough to do my next week's soup. So I'm a step ahead.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to use 8 of these to start with. I also got me some beef bouillon, which is reduced salt, because it doesn't tell you to use reduced salt in this recipe, but I'm using it.
Yeah.
I use reduced salt for everything because I'm not, like I said, I'm going to salt and pepper this myself. Oh, Jeff, I bought you. Oh, I want to show you guys. I bought 2 more Mrs. Dashes today. You got to see those. Jeff's going to love the one I got him.
She's got off way.
Oh, I guess I need to go watch the Today Show. I missed it.
Tiara! I'm just gonna put these down
I
here.
was out all day.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with putting 8
Olivia.
boxes of this broth in.
It says shipped. So they owe you that?
Shipped 400, back ordered 600.
See?
Oh, where did you see that?
See, isn't that best to open up the whole parcel?
Where was this on top in the packing area?
Right here.
Okay,
Right on the
so
envelope.
it says shipped 400, back ordered 600. That's fine. They'll pay the shipping now, not. No, those don't get recycled. Can these be recycled, Jeff?
I don't think so.
Look 'em
No,
on.
I don't think so.
I know, but these kids are gonna be ripping them apart.
Oh, just throw it in the trash.
Packaging made in Germany. All right. Anyway, let's carry on. Patsy, get over here and start putting your stuff in your pot. Please get your soups.
I'm thirsty.
What do you want? There's pop. You can have a pop. I'll have a pop. There's ginger ale. You want to grab me a new one? You guys will drink them because after tomorrow you won't be drinking any pop.
Why is your milk blue carton?
Because I bought the 1%.
I got, what could be skim milk?
1% is skim milk.
Well, my containers are green.
You got 0%. Oh, gross.
Oh, well.
Oh, yours is gonna taste yucky.
As long as it's cold, it won't bother me.
Well, remember I told you this is what I do because I hate skim milk. I take a bite of a banana and then I gouge back the milk so I don't have to taste it. I hate milk, period. But you have to drink this milk. So I bought 1%. And
Well, it is supposed to be good. Yeah, I'm right?
yeah, 1% skim milk. That's what it says right on the carton.
No.
Mine does. Okie doke, we're getting down to the nits. So everything costed me $300 today, but I bought a few extra things that I bought some meat because it was on sale. So we're gonna have pork chops one night. We're gonna have, I got a nice beef roast. I got a nice pork roast.
I haven't had pork roast in forever.
Yours is 0% fat free. Oh God, you can enjoy that yourself.
Why?
What? Get one of mine. I want to read mine then. What does mine say?
I don't know. I see number one on it.
Does it say fat free?
It says 1%.
I thought it said skim milk.
Partly.
Large can.
Low fat. Mine's low fat. Well, this is partly skimmed milk. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm okay with the 1%.
What about this one? You're not like this one either?
I won't drink that.
Why? Is this like water?
Yeah, you're not gonna like it either. But
Yeah,
if you
skim
like
milk,
a
it's
banana
pretty much
and
water.
then follow your milk, you won't taste it. It's so gross.
So,
Like I said,
and of all this milk, there's no 2%.
No, you can. So you're gonna be using one of those for your coffee
My coffee might as well say black.
or water, because that's exactly what that milk is. It's very.
Oh, wait. Smart. Doesn't he bring you home? Oh,
Yeah, he
I
can
got
bring you home.
no coffee at all?
What?
A tea?
In the morning? Yeah, you'll have your tea.
But I
Unless you want a coffee, he'll bring you a coffee.
oh God, no. I like when I make my eggs.
Well, he'll go to high ski and he'll drop off some milk before you even out of bed. Okay, so my pot is about 5/8 of full. So 5/8 is just one notch past the half. So that's how much we've got in here so far.
Okay, wait. I'm lagging.
Yeah, you are. You're really lagging. Now this stuff here, I need to read what it says.
How many of those you put
For
in?
ingredient, how do you mix this? 35% less salt. Shake well before use. Stir 2 tablespoons into 1 cup. Okay, so that's not hard. We got some Worcestershire.
Washi sauce.
Yes. Jeff, can you run down and get me 4 jars of tomatoes? Strictly tomatoes. Is he eating those walnuts? He is not.
I think you know.
I really need a drink, guys. My mouth is so dry
I'm looking for a straw.
from
A straw.
Yeah. Straw.
Here you go.
when I go out shopping. My mouth gets really, really dry, and I really don't know why.
Mine does too.
I have to drink something right away. Like sometimes I have to buy a drink in the store. As soon as I get in the car, I gotta open it and drink it.
That's me. I have a cup with me everywhere I go.
So Jeff's gonna grab 4. Do you think 4 jars is gonna? Yeah, 4 jars is gonna cut. Patsy bought her tomatoes. Okay, start with putting your 8 boxes in. Or do you want to do half the size I'm doing? Yeah, maybe you should do half. So just put your 4 boxes in. And save the other 4 for your next pot of soup. Sister.
So,
Because it's only you it's only you eating the soup. This one is me and Jeff. So I'm making double because you're doing double. Okay, so I need to write this down because this is the actual recipe. So when I complete this, writing down what I put in it, I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it in the group. That way you guys can see what I added to mine to make enough
Okay.
here for
Great.
2 people.
Thank
Or
you.
you can make a big pot and just freeze it because it'll never go bad. And just that way you don't have to make it again next week. You got about 2 weeks of soup. Depends how much you eat of it though. That makes the whole difference. And look at me, flashy screen. What do you mean? My screen just keeps flashing.
I saw it flash that time.
I don't know.
are you drinking out of that can, Ruby?
Yes.
You should not. How do you know a mouse or a rat didn't run across that?
Because I wiped it off before I put it in the fridge. Okay, so these are my canned tomatoes. These are my own herb and spice tomatoes.
Fresh out of the garden.
Let me smell and see how they are. Oh my gosh, smell, sister. Oh, look, guys. Those are my own. You guys saw me make these. Not even lying. So I'll just rinse the
Hi,
jar out.
Dada. Dada came in.
Hey, hi, Dai. Come on in. Stay a while.
Yeah. Put your feet up. Take your shoes off. Sit a spell.
Sit and
What I'm
stay.
doing. I'm all oh, there goes that crazy screen.
I don't know why it keeps doing that to
That's
me.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's first I've noticed it. I know you talked about it before, but that's first I've seen it do that.
In here?
Oh, and I'll show you. Look at the nice. Here, Pat, hang on. Look. Oh, Coco's going to get it.
There she was.
These are the potatoes we bought for tomorrow, for our second day. So you're going to bake this for your second day. Here, just
Oh.
You might as well grab my two, too. My two.
Are the direction or the whole diet on there, or did you just post the soup?
There's just
Okay.
two.
There's that. And one more. So I'm putting 4 jars, which is equal to 4 cans, probably. I would say 3 cans because my jars, these are 1 pint. So I don't know how big a can is. I'll have to look at Patsy's when she goes to open them.
What?
Your jar, your can.
Oh, Dada says knock knock.
My can tomato?
What? Oh, knock, knock. There she is. Hey, Miss Beautiful. Come on in. Hey.
Hi.
Mhm.
No, you don't leave a picture up there. How can I do that?
Yeah.
Throw these in the sink. Because these ones here I can't throw in the garbage.
796 million.
Morning, everybody. Morning, Olivia. Morning, Teresa.
Showing.
Hello.
Leave it out.
Morning, Kathy. Morning,
Everything out. eventually.
Rosie, at least.
No, except for the fruit and those. But I need 2 cans of green beans over here.
Right there.
Oh, oh, did you see what I got you? Did you look at these? Southwest Chipotle.
Oh, nice.
And this one is frozen.
Oh my God, you know what I didn't get to chow down on all night, so it's a little bit of last night.
Chocolate.
Okay, I need the green onions, the celery, the green pepper.
I'm a ice cream.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh my God. Okay, so these cans are 175 milliliters.
yeah.
What the hell's that in
Yeah, I
ounces?
don't know why they don't use it.
Anyway, I would say 3 cans of tomatoes. Ruby, I had your mixed vegetables tonight. They are amazing. Oh, good, Debbie. Okay, so if you're making double, 3 of these. If you're making single, just put 1 in.
One.
Yeah.
One. And you said,
These are for our salads.
oh,
I know that, Olivia, but it's not working.
And the green pepper. What?
I'm trying to take my picture down. Excuse me.
Okay. So I put in 8 boxes of this soup, and I put in 3 cans of tomatoes. It's telling you 1 or 2, so you want to put 2 in, you could put 2. It's more flavorful. Okay, so put 2 in.
yeah, because my milk's going to be flat as it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruby, they want to
Yeah.
know if you can just put you and get rid of us on the side there. On the
Okay.
screen. I guess
They
they can
do?
see better that way
You make full screen.
You're on.
All right.
because we're not
That's
doing
it. That's
anything.
better. That's better.
There you go.
Okay.
That's better.
All right. So I've got my 2 cans of green beans, and that's all I'm putting in because I hate green beans canned.
Stop
know
being
it's not
stuck
weird.
with them in.
But I'm not a big fan of canned green beans. But that's what it calls for. So that's what we're going to put in. And I'll get Jeff to drain the water out of them.
I've done this diet once before.
What, Dai?
I've done this
You've done this one before?
this soup diet once before.
Oh, this is the
2 years
new,
ago.
or couple of, so now I have 5, 6, 7 flavors of Mrs. Dash. This one's garlic and herb, and this one is Southwest Chipotle. Bet you that's going to be good. Jeff's going to love that.
It sounds hot.
Chipotles can be hot, but it's just a smoky pepper. It's not really hot.
I'm tired of milking this cow.
Okay, and if Patsy remembers correctly, can you reach that big wooden spoon cup?
This one?
Yeah. If Patsy remembers correctly, ask her what I think about chunks.
I know that, Olivia.
Yeah, but you might as well put it in a blender.
So what I do is I cut these beans up because if I taste that, I'm going to vomit. So I'm serious. It's bad. But I don't like canned beans. And I just dump them out and I give them a rough chop
Put them in the garbage here.
because I want to be able to put this in my mouth and swallow it without biting it.
I'm not chopping mine up.
I know you didn't chop yours up before. Like, can you imagine eating that?
Look at
Yes, lovely. Yum, yum.
Okay, so I like to chop my green beans just because I'm fussy. I don't know. It's just a texture thing for me. I know Jeff wouldn't care if he tasted big hunks and chunks, but too bad I'm making the soup. So they're getting
To
chopped
get what
up.
you do, right?
He's gonna love it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is me cutting up green beans out of the can. Like, how pathetic is that, right? Patsy's like last time too. She said the same thing. I'm not cutting all those up. So,
No, I even eat them like that.
oh,
with salt and
Yeah, I
pepper.
like green beans. I would just throw them in there.
Yeah, me too.
I love green beans. It's just something about canned green beans.
So
I don't like the smell of the juice either, Olivia, to be honest. I'm telling
Smell
you,
the
God
juice.
spoke-
where did you put all in yours?
just the tomatoes. Here's the can
Oh, yeah,
opener
yeah.
for your tomatoes.
Is that a good can opener?
Yes, it is.
I'm putting two, right?
Yeah, you
Is that-
said you wanted two.
Yeah.
So I would put two in. So because I'm doubling this recipe, you should put 4 cans in, but I'm not putting 4 cans
Of what?
of green beans. I just can't see me doing that. I just can't. So just take this knife and drop them into the
Oh.
pot. You might not see it, but I am cutting on a little cutting board. You probably
Yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I can see it.
But I do have a little cutting board here. Well, Patsy, if you would have put that down lower into the pot, that wouldn't have happened.
Put what lower?
The can, put it almost touching the juice. Yeah. I know I'm pathetic, but guys, I'm sorry. I have to cut. So these are so disgusting. I love fresh green beans. If I cook them and put butter, salt, and pepper on them, oh my God, I love them. But canned beans, just can't do it.
You remember snapping beans when you were younger?
What's no?
Sitting in
Oh yeah. From
fresh
my
beans,
yeah,
snapping them, and yeah.
peeling all the string off the side.
Mm-hmm. Snap it, then pull the string.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Many times we did that. My mom had a big garden, and that's what we had to do. And nowadays you can go and sit on your couch and snap beans, right?
Right.
Yeah, but then, no, you didn't do that. You sat on the kitchen floor and snapped beans.
Or out on the porch.
Or out on the or
Mine
outside. Yeah. It was
Mine
mostly
was out on my nan's back bench out in the garden, and I used to do it and pod the peas, get the peas out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
hate beans.
That was
Ooh.
my job.
Well, if you remember the Waltons, how they're always snapping beans at every meal. Did you notice that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Every meal they're snapping beans.
Shit.
I feel about peas the way Ruby feels about green beans. Ugh, don't like the smell of them or nothing.
Oh my God, don't even get started.
Stand them. I don't like nothing about them.
Nope, I don't like frozen, canned, fresh, nothing. I will admit, I bought sugar snap peas. Now I like those raw.
Now I can eat those. Yeah, raw. Yeah.
I love raw, but the thing I like about it is the pea inside of sugar snap peas are so tiny that it's just so much flavor. They're just packed with sweetness, and I
Mhm.
like that with dipping into like ranch dressing or your favorite.
Oh yeah, that's good
Yum.
stuff.
Yeah, I bought me and Jeff some sugar snap peas because I can't eat peas any other way. Jeff, is it possible to give me some paper towel, please? I got a mess going on.
Peas are gross.
I'd be shelling the peas for Nan, and she'd look at it and she'd say, "We'd like some left for dinner, please."
I know, right? I remember
Yeah.
when I was younger. I remember when I was younger, we used to have to take those big peas out of the pods.
Yeah.
And I remember some of the small ones, I used to just take them right out of the pod and eat them. Hi, Martha.
Oh,
Hi,
Martha snuck in. Martha can't stand. Oh,
It's-
that Martha. I was like, what Martha?
Martha
Another
Carroll.
Martha.
Martha.
Oh, she doesn't like cooked celery.
The other Martha is gone out to the bar.
Well, that's what I thought. I wasn't looking over at the chat and I thought, what?
Another thing to do now. Look, why don't you get a chopper and chop, 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 chop?
Well, because I don't want them to be mush. I still want them to be pretty in the soup, like cook. You could still see them, right?
Okay. Okay.
I'm just trying to be so it doesn't look like caca in the soup.
Right. I'm going to go make my coffee while you chop your beans.
Okay, can you make me one too?
Yeah.
I would like, hey, I want coconut.
What? I've only got caramel.
Okay, well, I'll settle for that.
Did you see? It's orange.
Coconut sounds so good. I love coconut.
Oh, do you ever try the coconut coffee, Kathy?
No, I didn't know they had coconut coffee.
Oh my God, come on. Go onto Amazon right now and go order some Island coconut coffee pot for your K-cups.
Island coconut. Hold on.
Yummy.
What?
Got coconut sugar at the dollar store.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I had it.
I don't
on-
have a cake thing, but I'm sure they have other coffees.
Oh, you don't have the Keurig?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. So
No,
you have the real deal.
no, actually, I just have instant and I just warm up water and make it that way. My husband doesn't drink coffee at all.
Right.
Coconut rum. Ooh, Jamaica.
Oh, I buy
Yeah.
the coffee K-cups. I get them actually they're as a subscription. I get them. So
Oh, yeah.
I get them like every
I'll save
month.
that.
I get a box of coconut coffee.
Mm.
And
Oh,
there's
it sounds so
24.
good.
Yeah, and when they're gone, then I cry.
Oh, I would too.
Yeah. I love the smell of it when it's brewing.
Oh, I bet it does smell so
So-
good.
So delicious. So good.
Oh, Martha says she just had oral surgery. Well, I hope you're doing all right there, Martha.
I hope you feel good.
Ouchie.
Ouch is right.
Yeah, I hope you get feeling better soon.
Let's put these in the pot. They're getting to be too much and they're falling off my board.
I used to have a green thumb from scraping the peas out of the pod.
Look at that big ugly bean.
Big ugly bean.
Look at it. It's right out of the skin. Now, if I see that, barf. I'm not a bean person.
You mean you don't like what do they call green beans with those shelly beans?
No, but I don't like those, whatever they are.
They're green beans and they have those brown beans in there with them,
Ew.
like a bean out of the pod or whatever you want to call it, something like that.
Now, if you're talking jelly beans, okay, I'll eat them.
No, not jelly beans.
Aren't those a good for you just like these? That's what I should be putting in
Well,
this.
yeah, I think so. I
Jelly
thought I heard that.
Let's put some jelly beans in there.
Except for the black jelly beans. Oh, I can't stand licorice. Oh,
You know you can't. I love black licorice.
oh, my dad loved it. He would put it in the freezer and then chomp on it like, ugh.
Oh, that's yummy.
Licorice is disgusting. I don't even like the smell of it.
Oh, I do.
I don't
So
care
that
if it's the black kind, the red kind, or what other kind. Ugh.
Oh, you don't like red licorice either?
No, none of it. Mm-mm.
Oh, gosh, I love licorice. My God, it's my weakness.
Mm-mm.
No. Liana just gave me that purse. Are you crazy? My dog, what is that purse called?
Juicy couture.
Yeah, I have a Juicy Couture purse. I'm special.
Woo, the queen, huh? Of course.
My daughter gave me a Juicy Couture purse.
I got
All right.
Where's my carrots, Jeff? There was a bag of carrots.
Bugs Bunny took them.
So far, we've got 3 cans of tomatoes, I got 4 jars because they're just pints. 2 cans of salt-free beans. That's all we have. And 8 boxes of low fat, no salt broth.
How many cans of beans am I putting in?
2.
2?
Yep, you go right ahead and dump them fresh into the pot. This here is 2 pounds exactly.
Have to take the juice
It
out.
tells you 2-pound bag of carrots, and that's all I'm going to use. What's that?
Have to dump the juice out.
You don't have to. You could throw it in your soup.
What's
No.
that stuff that they have in a lot of vegetable soup that, okra. Ugh.
Oh, you like okra?
No, I said yuck.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, okra is disgusting.
I have to pick that out. That,
Actually, I seen okra at the grocery store and I just wanted to feel it. But okra is slimy.
Is it?
Oh, you don't even want to
I
know.
don't like the name. What is it?
It's a vegetable. It's disgusting.
yes, it is, very. And they always put it in the darn vegetable soup and stuff.
Really?
Pick it out.
I've never seen okra in soup.
Mm-hmm. I have. Yeah.
Really?
Olivia says, ooh, that's right. Disgusting.
Okra is very
Oh,
disgusting.
for sure. Ooh.
Okay, well, I don't need this right now. You can put these in the fridge, yeah? That's for our salads. And I don't need any of this. All I need out of here for now
What do you mean? We have a
is the
salad.
green pepper. Is the green pepper. This has to get chopped and go into your soup as well.
Yeah, Lise, don't even worry about it. Don't even try it.
Well, I think Cassie's new scrub.
No,
I said you don't smell.
no, they're the older ones.
We'll keep that by you because you're gonna go critical eventually, right?
Not till way later. Oh, in a bit. Yeah, just leave it. It's fine.
The reason why I left here is because Lily's Sienna back out.
What?
Lily's Sienna back out. That's the reason why I kind of lifted everything up off the floor.
Oh, okay.
So Olivia more or less likes a broth. She didn't like any kind of chunks in her soup.
Well, Olivia, I'm sorry, but this is part of all these things in your soup. Okay, why is that a piece? I don't want to see it. I don't. And I like lots of broth, so I'm going to add some bouillon because it tells you can add bouillon to flavor it when I add some water if I don't have enough in here. Oh, I only need 1 celery, by the way, because 1 is for me to eat. And I know you hate it, but I like this with dipping.
Mm.
Yeah. Did you get the onions?
Oh, let's see.
Is there cabbage in this soup?
What's that?
Is there cabbage in this soup?
No, that's green beans.
See, the one I did was the cabbage soup.
Oh, okay. Yes, you did the cabbage. That's a different soup.
Right.
Yes, the cabbage is a different one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my daughter does another one with oh, it's disgusting. It's got kidney beans in it. Ugh.
Am I putting the chicken noodle in there now?
No, the chicken noodle goes way at the end, or you're gonna have soggy noodles.
I put all your stuff right here.
I like small pieces in my soup. I know it might sound like if I could taste big chunks, I'll spit it out. I just won't eat it. I just can't handle it.
My younger brother was real picky, and my granny would make vegetable soup, and he liked it, but he asked Mom if she would make it without the beef. He just, like just the vegetable, don't put any meat
Right.
in it.
Yeah.
And so he would call it granny soup. Will you make me some granny soup? So we all start calling it granny soup.
Teresa, are you still in here? If you are, how are you? I see you there a bit ago.
Celery and cheese whiz. Oh, I never thought about that.
When I read it said 5 pound carrots.
2 pounds, not 5.
It said 2.
It's
You could
2
put
pounds.
5
You could save some carrots because I forgot to buy carrots for dipping into to eat with our vegetable day.
Oh wow.
You're not going to need all the carrots.
I'm putting 1 whole carrot in there.
Yeah, see, it's 2 pounds right on it.
Uh-huh.
Well,
And I'm having the next batch. And you said we're not going out.
I don't want to go out. If I don't have to go out again, I won't.
Well, you're gonna have to.
But I am going to have to get fruit. But Jeff can always go get us fruit. I'm pretty sure he knows how to buy fruit. And carrots.
Did you hear I've lost my license, Ruby?
What?
Did you hear I've lost my license?
Your
My
driver's
car
license?
You lost it.
Why?
What happened?
Your doctor
Because
must
I had
you.
when you're 75 here. When you're 75, you have to go for a medical.
She's been
And then
passing out.
the doctor had to put that I had those passing out episodes.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got to go up for review. I might get it back, I might not.
Oh,
Oh no.
But I'm stuck.
My dad lost his license too because he was having blackouts.
Yeah.
yeah.
The doctors are the ones that
Sorry.
usually report you to the transportation place.
So awkward, Dad.
Yeah.
That's like you.
Oh, Di, you love to drive, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I like to be able to get out and about around town. I don't like going distance driving, but I like to be able to pop out when I want to.
Right. Well, at least you got kids that can drive you around.
Yeah, but that's never available when you need to.
No. There's Di driving without a license.
Don't tell anybody.
I won't. Did you know you were going to lose it, or did you just get a surprising letter in the mail?
Let's say I wasn't surprised because the doctor had to mark the form that I'd had these pass outs. And of course, it had to be brought to the attention.
Patsy, it's in there.
In here?
Where's
And so
Teresa
I'm
at?
under
She
review
says
at the
she's not
moment.
home.
The white one
Oh,
and the
sorry.
blue one.
Where you at, Teresa? You're not at home?
Oh, Teresa,
Please, don't tell me this.
Yes, it
getting a
is.
new walker or chair tomorrow.
Everything is awesome. Put it here.
You need to feeling back.
What? Ow, Tiana!
You don't have like that.
Here, take your wait.
Normal,
Take your carrot and get
Tell
out
him.
of here.
normal human being. Carrot.
Wait, red one or something, Teresa. A nice big sparkling.
Is that how you do it?
You can.
Well, how else? You don't got like the long one?
Oh, okay, Miss Teresa.
Yes.
Okay, we'll pray everything goes well for you.
What's going on?
Yes,
I'll be.
she-
going to the
She says
hospital.
she's going to the hospital for something, but
Oh, what for?
Teresa.
What's going on?
Teresa's got problems with her legs, and she might have to have a couple of toes amputated,
oh my
or
goodness.
she might have to have a heart bypass.
Wow.
So we've all got to pray for her in the next few
Yeah.
days. She's got to be in all your prayers.
Okay, sure will.
Sure will. Get out of the way. What?
for your steam. And then the other kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. To keep them.
They're good.
Taking a laptop in with us so you can still keep in touch with us all.
Mhm.
Right.
I
We
keep
can.
I've told tell them to take it into theatre so we can make sure they're doing the job properly.
On today's show,
Tiana,
I said,
you
no,
were not
don't,
there and eat a
I
carrot.
said, don't do that, that hurts.
The carrot is good for them.
Okay, I just gave her a carrot. Like she's just gonna sit here. Take your carrot and go home. She runs with it like she stole something. You know what I mean? It just looks funny. It looks like, oh look at I stole the carrot. I gotta run for my life.
before they notice.
Yeah.
Cool their bodies down.
Mhm. Patsy's already exhausted.
No, not really.
Okay, we gotta cut that off. That's a caca end.
I feel like I'm peeling backwards.
Get used to it because I wouldn't use any other peeler. My life depended on it.
Coco.
Now I don't have a true 2 pound. She's back for more. Are you kidding me? She's got a carrot in there. You go get that carrot. You ain't getting another one.
Where are you? No, wait. No, you got one under there. Get down. Over there. Get it. Oh, it's over there?
You got one in your mouth and you're begging for one.
Where's it over there?
That's
There.
a lot of nerve.
Go get it right
No,
there.
Tiana's begging for more. And she's got one.
How is Tia, Ruby?
What?
How is Tia?
Oh, she's doing good. She's getting much better. As a
Oh,
matter of
good.
fact, Tia has to have half of a pill, half a steroid.
Right now.
What's
Yep.
What's that for?
Her eyes. We're weaning her off right now. So she's gone down this to half a tablet every second day. Then it'll be every third day. Then it'll be every fourth day, fifth day, and then no more. You got to wean them off of steroids.
Yes, you do.
If you don't, they could die.
Yep.
Yeah, Jeff actually read online
Oh my God.
what could happen if they're
Why
not.
can't we just this?
Yeah.
I know.
It took me.
Shred it off.
Pat wants to know why we can't take a shredder, not a shredder, what do you call that? A carrot peeler, and just peel the fat off your body.
That's.
That would be pretty painful, is right.
You could.
You could try it. Go ahead. You be the first.
I don't think so, Jim.
It'd probably work, but
I don't think so.
You'll be crying.
Make me mad enough and I'll do anything.
Oh. Am I supposed to be scared?
Are you?
Am I afraid? No.
I don't know.
Tia didn't get a carrot.
you're hogging on a carrot. You're hogging on a carrot.
Tia need to have a carrot. Tia loves her carrots. Look at her. She just loves I don't know. Dogs love carrots.
It's good for them.
Yeah.
And they love sugar snap peas. They do. Tiana thinks she's going to get more carrots. And she's got another thing coming.
They're giving away all that free pumpkin.
What pumpkin? Ow!
They're giving away all the pumpkin.
Tiana!
Safely.
Ow!
You're giving them away.
Mm.
Her nails. Jeez, that hurts.
Get up.
She doesn't listen.
I can see that.
Yeah, don't even waste your time telling her to get down.
Somebody could make a lot of pumpkin pie.
Mhm.
Just don't like it.
I don't like pumpkin pie either.
You know?
Oh, gosh, no.
Not a big fan.
Can't handle the texture of pumpkin pie.
That's how I feel about head cheeks.
She's just being a big baby. Are you done your carrots yet?
Almost.
Told you should have bought already peeled ones,
Oh,
but you didn't want to listen.
no. Got a budget. A little bit of look like thing.
Okay. Last 3 carrots. And that is
John
done.
said I have to really scrub all that bon appetit stuff.
Why?
She said it's been sitting for a long time.
Oh,
I don't care. Give me something to do one day at home. Gotta take all my stuff off of my shovel for the sink.
cool. All right. So now there goes all the carrots. Carrots. We've got carrots, green beans,
I thought these were your new names.
and tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, yes. The English people say tomato.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Yeah, I know people always say that. You say tomato and I say tomato. I say tomato, you say tomato.
This afternoon, when I was writing down, when Martha was trying to get that song in your head, is what I wrote down was "Hey Dear Donga."
And I
Yeah,
said,
choo choo choo.
yeah. That's
She
a
didn't
pizza.
know what I meant.
I did so because I sang it.
I didn't hear you.
I said, I was singing a song you don't know, Martha.
Maybe that's when I had to go shower.
You might have left. Yes.
Well, I was threatened.
Huh, you know. Okay, Jeff, the dishwasher. Jeff, can you wash this stuff? Can you be my little go-to boy?
My little go-to boy.
If he was on in the credits at the end, he'd be the gopher.
There you go.
Jeff, go for this, go for that.
What? And he could wash that next. Thank you. This next.
You're a good boy, Jeff.
Thank you. And I'm using 2 stalks, 2 bunches when it only calls for 3 green onions. I'm using 2 bunches.
Down.
2 bunches for me.
Get down. Down. Leave your. Get down right now. Oh, get. I'm going to
That
dog
doesn't
crowd.
work very well.
Get down.
What?
That doesn't work very well with her.
Get
No.
down right now. Get down.
Nothing works with her. You can't threaten her. It doesn't work.
Not even the squirt bottle.
No.
Down.
She might
Little
I
stinker.
tried a squirt bottle. I got one in my room.
What'd you do? Run around in it?
I'm
Like
trying
that?
like this. She just didn't care. She just does not care. Iowa.
I can't get over how hyper she is.
because you're here. Oh, God.
Nobody ever gets hyper when they see me.
Won't be happy that she got these things.
Can this go in your composter?
Yes,
Onion?
fine.
Okay. You can wash those.
Why aren't you
Would
putting
you,
those,
Teresa?
It'll keep the nasty stuff.
What's that?
why aren't you putting those in there?
Those I peel. Don't you know how to peel the onion and clean it?
No.
Oh,
Do I buy onions?
why you don't? You always take that outer one off.
I did, but I got tired of Pat eating them like they were apples.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just put on so much weight.
Oh, he did quit smoking, so.
Yeah, it's a cold turkey too.
Okay, so these are my clean ones. Who else peels that outer one off of your green onions? Or scallions, whatever you call them.
Oh, me. I
We
do.
call them spring onions.
What, Mark, what did I?
We call them spring onions.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I do know that too. I remember that. The UK people call them spring onions, but
Yeah.
called green onions, spring onions.
Chives.
No, they're not chives.
Not chives.
No,
Are they
chives.
scallions?
or
No.
scallions. They're scallions too. That's a green onion. They call them. Like I noticed some chefs on the cooking shows call these scallions.
That's what I thought, yeah.
I'm like, that ain't no scallion. That's a green onion.
That's just a green onion. Quit trying to be fancy.
And then you got to take that slimy little
Yes.
skin. Yes.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
No slime.
All right. That's it for the green onions, Jeff. Wash those and then we're going to chop.
Look at you doing here.
Oh, I missed.
You're messing my side.
Oh, pardon my French.
Sound like y'all get fussy at it. Yeah.
Why can that one bark and I can't?
What'd you say, Kath?
I said, sounds like Tiana's fussing at you all.
You hear her thing going off?
Teresa.
Nana.
Ow! Come on!
Nana, you can't have green onion. That's not okay.
Here's your celery. Get out of here. No way. No, I don't want. I want that. I want the stalks. You washing those in hot water?
No.
Well, then why are they hot?
God. Room temperature.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, Fred. I mean, Jeff. These I have to chop small because Jeff hates celery. But he eats it in soup and he's never
You hate the
complained.
beans, He hates the salad. Why don't you just make a juice out of it? I don't like cooked carrots.
And suck it up, Barbie.
Oh, I'm gonna
I have to suck up eating these green beans. And I don't even chew them because I don't even taste them. I just swallow them. Does anybody do that?
Not me.
I do that if I ever eat soup and it's got green peas in it. I make sure my teeth do not crunch that green pea. I just swallow it.
Now, I don't mind the peas in soup or something like that, but
I
otherwise, no peas.
hate 'em.
Yeah, I don't like peas myself.
Nothing's gonna
Yep.
wrong with
Ruby,
No.
you're worse than a child.
What?
You're worse than a child with your fussy eating.
I wasn't able to be fussy when I was a child. I got my ass whooped.
Look at go.
And now I get to be because I can just say I don't like it and I ain't eating it and I ain't eating it. It's just that simple. And nobody can spank me for it. But back in the day, when I was younger, my mom put food on the table and you didn't like it, that was your supper. And if you didn't eat your supper, you went to bed hungry. 'Cause
That's
she wasn't-
right.
Or she would put your dish in the fridge and she would tell you, if you're hungry, you're eating it.
Yeah.
And sometimes if she was in a really bad mood, she would say, you're not leaving the table till your supper's gone.
Oh, God.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. And I used to take all my peas, lay them under my plate, and squish the plate on them.
I used to feed my food to the dog when he came around the table when
Mom
mom would
didn't
let
have-
him in.
She didn't have a dog on me.
They had Lady. Oh, Lady on when I lived in the country.
Yeah, no, not a movie.
Yeah, when they let Lady in the house, here, Lady, are you hungry? And when mom would turn her back, I would feed her my supper. And that was on days where she would tell us, you know, sometimes she'd say, you're going to bed hungry. That I can handle. I didn't care because if she ever went out or did anything, I would just go in the fridge and eat something when she was out. So I was not the saint kid when I was younger, and sometimes her and my dad would go out, and I had to babysit. Though I told you, we ate like kings and queens when my mom and dad went out. I'm not even lying because we always raised our own meat. So my mom and dad would kill a cow. It would be in the freezer. Well, when my mom and dad would go to a dance, they always went Saturday night to a dance. Me and my brother had delicious fried steak every Saturday that they went to that dance. But one time, I don't even think you can see the scars anymore. But one time I was melting the butter and we just had cast iron frying pans back then too. I was melting the butter and I took a frozen steak and dropped it in it and it splattered up and burnt all my arm here. I told my mom I spilt hot water on it because she could not know that I cooked a steak and burnt my hand. And yeah, I had big bubbles all over like it was impossible to hide it. But yeah, I told her I burnt it with hot water.
Oh no.
When she used to put her Halloween candies in the trunk in the
Yes.
basement,
Yep.
I would pull the lid up, stick my arm in there because it was locked.
Yep.
And then it was so heavy, the top would come down. And I wanted to scream, but Mom was upstairs. I come upstairs with a big dent like this from the lid.
Really. And there's a time that my mom and dad put a big chain on the freezer and it went all the way around and it had a padlock on it. So you couldn't get in the freezer because their food was dwindling away and they couldn't understand.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Where's all this food going to?
Yeah. So they put a big, huge, massive deadbolt lock on the freezer and a big chain. And I'm telling you, they had a super big, long freezer. It was huge. There was pigs, cows, chicken, everything that they raised were in that freezer every fall. And we were just picking out all winter long, having a good old time with the food. If we didn't want steak, we'd go cook us up some nice, yummy pork chops. Me and my brother. Oh, yes, we were really bad until my mom and dad caught on and then they started locking up the freezer because their freezer didn't lock. So my dad chained it and bolted it. And I was so depressed about it. So I decided that when they go out, we're going to start playing on the telephone instead.
Is there a refrigerator right now?
Yeah, we would phone people and order pizzas and send pizzas to people. And oh my God, we were so bad. Yes. And I remember phoning and pulling a prank on the operator, and the operator didn't hang up the phone. She said she was staying on the phone till my parents got home. I hung up the phone, and when I picked it up, I went, hello. and she was still on there. And I said, "Are you going to stay on here till my mom and dad get home?" She goes, "Yes, I am." I was like, "Okay, I promise I won't do it. I'll get off the phone and I'll never do it again." And she said, "You better promise." And she hung up the phone. Thank God, because I would have got my ass whipped. If my mom knew I was pulling off that stuff when we were younger, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Half the things that we did, me and my brother, we were
Where was
so
you?
bad. What?
Where was Julie at the time?
Oh, we were just threatening her. Me and Charles would hold her down and threaten her if she told on us. We told her we were going to beat her up. And she never did squawk on us. She threatened us a few times. And then when mom and dad went out, I held her down and I smacked her face till it was bleeding.
Yeah, right.
No, but she had blood blotches all over her face. I smacked her. Charles cut her nails off because
You really?
she clawed us. She'd walk up and go, like this to us. And if we went and tattletaled, mom and dad would smack us. You weren't allowed to tattletale. So when she did that, we got our revenge, I'll tell you. Because she's like 7, 8 years old, and she had these long little fingernails that you just walk by and dig them into you.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we couldn't tell my mom because my mom didn't allow you to tattletale. That's what my mom called tattletale. So one night we held her down. Charles cut her nails, and I just smacked her face. She had all these blood blotches all over her face. When my mom and dad came home from the dance, they took her to the hospital because I told my mom I didn't know what was wrong with her, and I told her to get another one. So she never told on us, but
Julie told me that story, and I thought she was full of shit.
no, it's the truth. We held her down and we beat her ass for all the things she did to us when mom and dad were around, and we couldn't tattletale. And then after we did that, she never did it to us again. Yes, I smacked her face so many times that all these blood blotches were all over her face. It looked like her face was rug burnt.
Really?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, Pats,
What?
if she did it to you, you would have done the same thing.
I was.
She was a monster.
Oh, yeah.
Do I say that in your face?
What did I ever do to you? Did I walk by and bite you and
You're
dig my
saying she's
nails?
a monster.
She was a monster when she was a kid. She got us in trouble so many times. That's why I beat her.
Well, it's because you're probably doing bad stuff.
No.
I don't believe you did that.
And every time she would be mad, she'd go, "Mom!" And then, oh, and I just look at her and go, "You are dead." Mom, beat me up when you go out. Oh yeah, she was a little monster when she was younger.
Oh my gosh, I remember her
She was the
telling me
youngest kid, and she was spoiled, and she got away with murder. Me and my brother did not. That's why we were bad, because we didn't get murder. But I'll tell you what, I taught her a lesson or two. I told her, don't ever dig your nails into my skin again and not let me tell mom on you. Because I was not ever able to tell my mom. Tiana, that's enough. Get on down. You are seriously digging your nails in me. Go away.
Get down. Back off.
She's not going to run away.
Why don't you try to smile? Like, look at the string hanging.
No, I don't. I want her to flip her.
Go. Go. She needs a muscle relaxer.
She needs a smack. nicely
Whoa.
chopped green
God.
onions. Well, we know my tomatoes are not salt-free.
You're not?
No, because when you preserve them, you have to put salt in them. At least I know you do. This one being a nasty thing.
Aren't this the new knives now?
Yes.
Oh,
Patsy, you're cutting through a big ass carrot. Even Miku thinks that's funny. He's funny. I bought him a big bag of walnuts for him to chompy domp on. Jeff, could you give me that Italian cracked black pepper? Or do we still have it? Oh, I think I mixed it with peppercorns, didn't I? Oh,
so put peppercorn in there.
I don't want to eat peppercorns.
Oh, no.
No, we don't want to be chowing down on
Don't you
peppercorns.
got a crusher?
No. He can give it to me and I'll just make do with what I've got.
What, salt and pepper?
No, I want the black peppercorns, that Italian ones. The cracked pepper. I like the big cracked pepper. All right. Now, this is how much is in here. And to me, that's not enough broth. So that's everything vegetable-wise that you have to add in here. It is such a tasty soup. It's not even funny how good this soup is.
Oh, really good.
All right. Yeah, see, I did mix this with peppercorns, and I'm gonna just skim them out. See, it's very, very coarse. And I put peppercorns in here. And I'm gonna flavor this. Without the peppercorns. Well, one fell in. Oh, I feel. Nope. I like a lot of pepper in my soup. Even that, like that's not even close to enough pepper in there. I just want to get rid of these stinking.
Dump the whole container in there and then you have the pepper as much as you want.
Well, I don't want these peppercorns. They're too many.
Just put them in the grind it down.
No, I like this coarse stuff. And if I dump that in the grinder, then it's not going to be coarse anymore. Okay, so after this handful, this should be good. After I take these big, huge peppercorns out. Mind you, the peppercorns will cook down anyway. That looks pretty darn good, except for right there. There we go. All done. Can I have the sea salt, Jeff? Now, you can add whatever herbs and spices you want in here. So I'm going to add some of my, yeah, it's in the container. It's in, no, it's in that 12 container right there. No, it's in the Tupperware like bowl. Let's move. Oh, and grab those two that were just on top.
Might will keep me here for mine.
You want pepper? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna put just some coarse sea salt in. This will definitely melt. So
What's this?
that's just vegetables and onions and leeks in
Got
it,
it.
parsley, chives. Smells
Can
delicious.
you buy it like that?
Yeah, from the bulk store. Smell this. You're gonna love the smell of this.
You're still doing carrots?
Just bought it.
I'm gonna be here a while.
No. Doesn't that smell good? So I'm gonna throw a handful of these have got like peppers, and it's just all dried leeks, not leeks. I don't know what those are called.
Okay.
Put some flavor in there. You want to have some?
Go ahead.
Well, here, you put what you want in there.
Well, I don't know. Just go ahead.
Take a handful and put it in.
My hands are wet.
Okay, do it after you're done your carrots.
Give me.
Your hands are wet.
Excuse me.
Okay, so can you give me, do you think that's gonna hold 4 or 8 more cups? Do you think that'll hold 8 more cups?
Nope.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
I do.
you're at the
It does look yummy, doesn't it, Teresa?
That's still got a lot of room. 8 cups, this is definitely gonna hold 8 more cups. Okay, so now we're gonna put some more Worcestershire in it. And you don't want
Worcester sauce. It's called
You do
Worcester sauce.
what?
It's called Worcester sauce.
Worcestershire. Yes.
Sure.
So I'm gonna go easy on this, but this does give the soup a lot of delicious flavor. Believe you me, without this in your soup, it's not gonna taste good. There we go. Just put a little bit in there. Now I'm gonna add 8 cups of water to this. And there's an onion that didn't get chopped up. And then I'm gonna put this on the stove. I'm gonna bring it to a boil, and then it's gotta simmer. So you're just gonna turn it down and simmer, and then at the last 5 minutes or so, I'll throw in 2 packages of Lipton chicken noodle soup and let the noodles cook.
So what are we doing with the kale and all that?
That's our leafy greens that we have to eat all week.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's what we're steaming with beets.
Oh, beets.
Beets.
I didn't buy beets.
I bought some.
I don't recall beets.
Pats, remember we steamed all that?
You're talking about almost 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, I know. All right. I believe this said 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons into 1 cup. So if we do 8 cups, first of all, I want to make sure 8 cups fits in there.
You should put that on the stove before you fill it up.
No, I'm telling you, 8 cups is going to fit in there.
No, it's not.
That's 8 cups.
That is not
Okay,
going up.
pour it in there and see how it goes.
Well, you should put it on the stove first.
Just pour it. Yeah, put it over top of the pot. Told you it would hold 8 cups.
Ooh.
Okay,
Getting to the top.
8 cups. So we need 16 teaspoons of this. Just to give it some flavor, because I do not like watery tasting soup.
Ugh.
And if I taste this right now, if Jeff gives me a spoon, I'll taste it after I put in this. But
Nothing to taste.
I want to taste the broth.
Not even done.
Well, I know it's not done, but I can tell if it's salty or
Shouldn't be.
tastes watery.
Because the veggies aren't in it.
It tastes watery to me.
Well, yeah, because the veggies aren't.
1,
Yeah.
2. I don't think I'm gonna put
Mhm.
3, 4, 5,
What is that?
People, yeah.
6, 7, 8,
Motor oil.
9. It looks like motor oil. I'm only putting in 10. I don't
Put
think
one
it.
in mine.
Well, how much water are you going to put in yours?
Oh, I have to put water in here yet?
For this, yes.
Well,
You do have to water that down.
look how much is in
That's
there.
strong.
No, you tell me how much water you want. Want 8 cups too?
And
If you put 8 cups in there, put 10 of these in. Just pour it in. So
why
there.
would I want to put 8 cups? You're doubling there. Mine's
Pats, you can afford it in
it's
there.
not that.
Your vegetables are going to make your soup really
many?
thick.
Just put
So there, look at the color of this soup. Doesn't it look absolutely delicious? And it even smells good. I'm going to throw some
Ooh, I can smell it.
Mrs. Dash in here. Which Mrs. Dash should I put in here, Jeff?
Oh.
Which one? Lemon, garlic one, maybe? The new one I just bought?
Is this stuff expensive?
No, it was $2 or $3.99.
Really?
You have a big
I've
bottle.
never seen it like this.
It's like a soup. It's it's beef bouillon. You could put that in a cup, put it in 2 cups of boil, or put in two teaspoons in a cup of hot water and drink it. It's bouillon.
Here, I don't know what it is. I've never seen it like that.
It's just bully.
It's just bouillon.
No, I know, but I've never seen it. I've always had the powder or the cubes.
Oh my word, Becky. Smell this. This is called garlic and herb.
Mmm.
No salt whatsoever. So now we'll
Smell
add
that. Just smell that. Mm-mm.
Smell it. Mm. Just sprinkle it on. More. Don't be so cheap.
Well, I don't know.
Keep putting it in. There you go.
What?
And I think that's going to be it.
It smells good.
Oh my God, I could just smell this soup, guys. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells incredible and it's not even cooking yet. So you bring it to a boil and you simmer it till the vegetables are all tender. The green onions, the white parts will become very translucent. You won't see those. The celery kind of gets translucent. It just all becomes really delicious, amazing soup. So this should last for about a week for me and Jeff. So I'm going to give this, oh my God, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells incredible. You smell it? Patsy's like shaking her head. We remember this soup because we ate a lot of this because you cannot get sick of this soup. It just tastes so good. And when you wake up in the morning, it's like you're craving it. You need to eat it because it tastes so good. And that's if you follow the way I made it. If you follow it that way, it's going to be kind of blah and watery, I think. And I'm not a big fan of watery soup. It's got to have some flavor in the broth. That's why I have a lot of broth in mine. You can see this has a lot of broth. But it's still got a lot of good nutrients in it. So we're going to put this over on the stove. Tiana, honey,
Jesus, I'm only on my last carrot.
why are you bugging me? Why is she bugging me? You're not being good.
He's being good.
I'm going to move out of Jeff and Marie's way.
Oh my God.
Doesn't this smell good?
Help me, Martha.
Help you with what?
Chop up my onions like yours. Really tiny because I don't like onions.
So are you going to put any of this stuff in there?
No. Those are our vegetables that we need to eat. Actually don't have time tonight, but we have to eat all fruit tomorrow. So I'm going to get our fruit. That's for, can you stop? Like you literally are hurting my legs. Tiana. You gotta have supper yet. I would say just put everything in the fridge till tomorrow.
Well, yeah, because you got to let the soup cool before we even bag it.
Yeah, we can't even do anything with the soup. It's gotta be completely cool. So it's getting on the stove. It's ready.
Sweet. My stuff can fit in the fridge here too.
I don't know, Jeff. Are you fitting Patsy's stuff in the fridge? What about the other fridge?
Yeah, that's where it's gonna happen.
Is all this gonna fit in there? That's why we need to package this stuff and freeze it. There's no room in the fridge.
Freeze what?
All our leafy greens.
Did we do that before?
Yes, we did. Why doesn't she remember?
Here we got,
I wouldn't worry too much about it. I will find a way. Or
well,
maybe,
the bananas can't go in the fridge.
bananas.
No.
No, the bananas don't go in the fridge.
Is there room for this?
Oh, there's-
In this one?
Can I ask what is all over my floor? My clean floor?
That would be the dogs eating carrots.
Oh my God. Gia, you're washing the floor.
Eat that.
That should go in the other fridge.
Eat that.
Wait. I don't, I'm gonna cut this out.
Yeah, take everything out of that shit. And you just go through this one by one. So here's some banana. Here's some nanners. Nanners. Nanners.
Where's Martha?
Nanners are right here. Martha's nanners are right there. Your nanners right here.
Will the bag just sit in there?
Throw them out there. That really has to be done.
Okay, you know what? We just don't have the room and I'm going to prepare all my stuff and get it in the Ziploc bags. That way, we're gonna get rid of a lot of crap.
Well,
Like,
yeah, we can cut it up.
yes, it's all gonna be cut, washed, cut up, and chopped and put into Ziploc bags.
I may not bring any.
Oh, no. Well, I got one box. Oh, maybe 10 left.
What's in there?
More of her stuff.
Oh, no, can't reach that.
Ouch.
Oh, my can stuff?
Yeah, there's not much in here, so.
Let me see me.
I wouldn't worry about.
Yeah, this, I can put in it. All right.
All right, Jeff, just bring me all my vegetables,
Let me-
everything one at a time.
This might be fine.
What?
This might be okay.
I know, but it's either I do it now or I do it tomorrow. Either way, and I don't have nothing prepped for breakfast. Like we have nothing to eat.
Why do we even have to have breakfast?
You eat vegetables or you eat fruit tomorrow. So when I wake up tomorrow and I'm hungry, I'm going to dig into my fruit.
So do you want this?
Yes, everything. All the leafy stuff. The Swiss chard, the kale, the spinach, the bok choy, the beets,
Oh my God.
I love this bok choy. It's so good. The kohlrabi. So I'll show you guys. This is all the stuff I bought to freeze and take out portions. So I'm going to freeze these into portions and then I'll have a whole bunch of leafy greens. Okay, so we need, no, not those. Here's my, these are our sugar snap peas, Kath. These are so good.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, we're just going to eat these raw.
Yummy.
Okay, I only need, not the spring mix. That's salads. Just the spinach. Okay, so I've got kohlrabi. I need my beets. I need beets. Where's the beets? What else is there, Jeff? In vegetables. What about broccoli?
Yeah, that's broccoli.
Okay, I need the broccoli. Only one. I only want one broccoli. The rest of it will be eating raw. Actually, you know what? I think we'll not cook broccoli. I love broccoli raw. Do you?
Yeah.
Or do you prefer it steamed?
I could eat it either way.
Okay, so you know what I'll do is I'll make one bag and I'll freeze the florets and then we could just steam them with the rest of our food.
I like steamed.
So I'll take one broccoli. These were a really good price. These were 3 for $5 of these broccoli florets. That was a really good deal. Okay, so we've got lots of yummies here. And I'm going to cut everything up, wash everything first. The baby spinach, I don't have to cut. So we're going to start with the baby spinach. Wait, can you pass me the big silver bowl? What are you looking for, Pat?
Celery should have 2 heads.
I have 2. Like,
And here?
are you sure you bought 2?
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be 2.
Because I remember when I would have them in a cart, all I could smell was the celery.
Need the big silver bowl. Okay, so we're going to start with this big bowl. And then we're going to start with our spinach.
Can you put it in the fridge?
And this is already all pre-washed, so you don't have to wash it. And I freeze this because this stuff goes bad very quickly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I will blame Patsy. So there's a nice big pile of nice, yummy baby spinach. And look at how nice and crispy. I don't have to do anything with it. It's all fresh and washed. Okay, so we're gonna put this aside.
How many celery am I putting in right?
Just one stock, and the other one's to eat. Really, you cut it up and dip it and eat it. Okay, let's start with some kohlrabi. Easy stuff that I can just
It's not fair.
peel. What's not fair?
It's a done.
Ew,
Oh,
someone's hair.
God, yeah.
Well, that's why you wash everything. Who likes kohlrabi? I love kohlrabi. Oops. Here, Jeff, that's for stirring. This-
Never heard of it.
Oh, you have it? Oh my God.
Mhm.
Okay. You know the core of a cabbage when you core a cabbage, that white piece. That's what
Mhm.
this is. So
Ooh.
people just cut this, eat it with salt and pepper on it. It is so good.
Mm.
It tastes like the core of a piece of cabbage.
My sister and I used to fight over the core when Mom would make
Yeah.
cabbage.
Well,
We would try to
kohlrabi,
get it first.
kohlrabi is exactly the same. The only thing is
Ooh.
it's a little bit milder, I think, anyway. So I'm going to take this off because this here is going to go into Jeff's composter. And it can't go with that on it. Or with this tape. And I don't eat the leaves. So actually, I'm just going to make myself a little garbage container here. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to peel your kohlrabi because it's just like smell. It smells just like cabbage. It smells like,
It does. Smells just like it.
yep, it sure does. And then you're just going to peel it. Peel the skin off. And this here, we're gonna slice it up and freeze it with all of our greens. And the more leafy greens that you eat, the healthier you'll be.
Hmm.
So that's
I'm gonna try that.
That's basically, look, it's the actual core of a cabbage. Honestly, it tastes so good.
Mm.
Yeah, if you like the core, you'll love
Can I
that one.
buy those?
Did you buy? I got 2 anyways for you.
Yeah, did you put 2 in my,
No,
Egg?
I didn't give you kohlrabi because this had 4 of them on it.
what do you mean?
So,
Oh, in the pack?
yeah, so
Oh.
2 is for you and 2 is for me. Can you please stop?
And where does this go?
It goes with your leafy greens when you freeze them. I'll help you. Don't worry. Don't panic.
It's just I don't remember that.
And this stuff here is really hard to get. This is not always in the grocery store. I'm always
Oh.
sad because when I make my homemade soup, instead of cabbage, I love to use kohlrabi.
I wonder if you could find it like at Whole Foods and those type of organic-y kind of stores.
You might find it. Yes.
If I don't find it at the grocery.
Yeah, it's like I said, when it's in season, like right now, you'll because this is a root vegetable. This is grown in the ground.
Okay.
You will definitely love the flavor of this. So I'm just going to cut it into pieces. Like that. Don't need anything fancy. And then I'm going to chop all my vegetables, try to chop them all the same size so that when I'm cooking them all, they all cook together. And the smaller the pieces, especially having leafy greens, they cook quite fast. So you want to, this dog has got to get locked up. Like seriously, she is hurting me. She's scratching so hard at my legs. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, and now I got Coco jumping on me. Yeah. And I'm going to just throw this into this bowl. And I don't have to wash this because it got peeled. And
Oh my God.
Jeff's going to have to lock her up because she is hurting my legs to beyond measure.
No.
She's just scratching the shit out of my legs.
She went
Tiana!
on the other side, eh?
Yes. Oh, come on,
Sit down.
dog.
Down. Down.
And what I'm going to do in this silver bowl,
Get down.
this is for the freezer. This stuff's for the
Yeah.
freezer. This isn't what we're going to eat raw. This is what we're going to eat steamed and cooked. So this is not my freezer
Stay there.
or my raw stuff.
Get down.
So what I'm going to do is mix all my beef, my leafy greens, all the stuff together, mix it all up, and then I'm going to bag them in individual bags and freeze everything together, and then just take a bag out, throw it in the steamer, and there you go. There's all your leafy greens. Now, we'll do the bok choy next. I love the bok choy. I really do. And I'm just going to kind of take this outer leaf off. They're kind of yucky. And I'm going to wash this part. I don't know if these are dirty. I can see a little bit of sand in there. So you want to wash that part. I'm going to take these 3 outer leaves off. Take this and this one, and the rest of them are good. Good job. Joy, wash time. You should get between. All right, next we're going to have our, well, I don't want to do beets yet because these are going to turn my fingers bright pink. So this is ruby red Swiss chard. And it's got to be washed as well. Look at it. Looks like rhubarb. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm.
It's all right. I'm going to chop it anyways. All right. So this is next to be washed. You could just rinse it all really good and then shake it. All right, that's good. Now, let's throw that out. Let's chop some bok choy. I don't like that yellow leaf. And I'm just going to give it a rough chop because this stuff is really good, and it gets soft. So I'm not too sure what's too unhealthy about all this food. All very good for you, especially leafy greens. Leafy greens are really, really good for your colon. And I'm sad because I couldn't find any wild rice. So I'm going to have to try and find some.
The bulk store won't have it.
The bulk store may definitely have some leafy greens or wild rice. I really need wild rice. So now we'll just swish this off into our bowl and give it a toss. Try to mix everything all up. So you get spinach, you get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you stuff it into the bags and you put it in the freezer. And I mean, when you freeze leaf greens, they go soft, like they go limp. So if you took them out and thawed them, they would go limp. So I don't do that. Now we have some green kale. I love kale, and it's very good for you. This is really actually punched with antioxidants, believe it or not. Kale is super yummy. Oh, Tiana, stop. No. Get on down. Stop. Get. No.
Okay,
No.
watch. Hey, watch. Get down. Get down. Sit. Get away from your mom.
Don't like the looks of
Excuse
that
me?
one.
Get down.
Ready to rinse that?
Down. Down.
And I'll show
Down.
you what I do with the okay, so this is my garbanzo. So this here, we're just gonna chop this up. I'm gonna take the very ends off. I don't want them. They're always dried out.
Here, put him in my soup.
You can't put this in your soup.
Why?
You put what it says in
It's a
there.
veggie.
It's the ends. It's the gross part. So now look at how nice and fresh. So we're going to cut these pretty small because these are stringy
Down. Sit.
and they need time to cook as opposed to the weed itself. Just sit that right here. Oh, I love the smell of this Swiss chard. You smell it? Tiana, please, baby girl.
Get down.
You are seriously making my leg totally raw. Like, I bet she scratched off about 10 layers of skin. All right, so I'm just going to go this way And there's my Swiss chard. Sometimes you can buy the red. Sometimes you cannot. You have to buy the green Swiss chard. I like the red. It's got more flavor.
You didn't learn last time you flipped over?
Why would I learn? I don't learn anything. All right. Starting to look like a nice bowl of yummy stuff. Packed with lots of goody, yummy nutrition. Look at this. It just looks like one big salad. But yeah, it does. And you could eat this all just like this if you wanted to. There's nothing in here saying you can't eat this all raw. The only thing I don't like is raw kale. Ugh. It's got to be cooked.
Kale is actually
But
really
it's
good.
very good for you. Very, very good.
That
Okay,
would be
so
good, like with oil.
there we go. This fell on the floor. All right. I need some paper towel here. The red dye. The red is coming out of the Swiss chard. Okay, so with kale, unfortunately, I only take off the tops. I do not use this woody piece. It's very woody, and I don't like it. And it's yucky. It doesn't taste good.
So when do we start our walk?
When I lose a little bit of weight, I'm too fat right now, and I don't think I can handle walking.
Don't say that.
Well, I am.
Just say fluffy.
I'm too fluffy, and I'll be out of breath by the time I get just at the end of the driveway.
Yeah, I will too.
I'm probably not even joking. I don't know about you, but this is how I cook kale. So some people eat all of the stem. I can't. It's very woody. The leaves are just so tender and so beautiful.
That's what we used to put on ice at work.
Ugh. Kale, yuck.
You don't like kale?
Oh, Lord, no.
Oh, it's
I don't even like the
Oh, I
smell of it
love it.
cooking. Ugh.
love kale.
I'm not in love with it.
No, but you've eaten it before with our diet.
Yeah.
She eats it because you cannot even taste it in all the mixed vegetables when they're all steamed together. You can't taste 1 ounce of it. Just your brain will know it's there. But it is. This is a beautiful diet. It's packed full of really good things. And you know what? I'm starting to smell my soup.
Starting.
What do you mean?
I can smell it.
I'm smelling it cooking, starting to cook. Like this one is probably nice and tender, but I still don't want the stems. I'm not a big fan of stems.
No.
Okay. Now, we're going to roll this kale up into a little ball like this. And we're going to chiffonade what I can. I'm going to throw this into Jeff's pot. Jeff, you're gonna have to go empty that. Look at this bowl. Your, what do you call that? Composter. So I'm gonna give this all rough chop.
Where's the-
Right there.
Oh, give it a minute.
Please. You ever heard of
Hi,
please?
Kelly.
Now,
If a man, if I was with a man, he
Hi,
never talked to
Kelly.
me like that, I would ignore him.
He's joking.
Teresa.
Okay, I think that's good enough. Chopped enough. Lots of nice yummy kale. And I love kale. Hey, kale. My bowl is getting a little bit too big, too full. And I'm gonna have a hard time mixing this now. I knew this kale was
You should
gonna.
have just put it all in the kitchen sink. When the
No.
sink out, yeah.
Well, I might do that and put some in here because I can't mix this. It's kind of overfilled. I'll be sitting on the couch watching Patsy chop.
Oh, I'm getting sick of it.
Okay. There we go. Now we're going to add some beets to this. And I got beets for you. Don't panic. You didn't get any beets, did you?
No,
Okay.
'cause I've never seen that.
Okay. Good thing.
oh, you need that?
No,
Oh,
I don't think so.
All right.
Cheers.
Okay. So here's our beets.
Where's Shire sauce? Oh, where?
Now, I'm not sure how good these stems are and what condition they are, but I do like to throw the beet tops in there as well because they are good for you. Very good for you, but they need to be definitely washed, and that's why they're folded over. So I'm going to get Jeff to wash them. I can feel the sand in them. I think there's plastic in there. Feel the sand? Very gritty. So we will give you one beet for you. She's getting a beet for her salad, or her, not her salad, her greens. Okay. Now, just gonna chop that, chop that, and that. And then I'll throw this in the composter. Oh, those are all cut. Can you lift that back up for a minute? Because this is all full of sand. And I was just gonna flip it over. Oh, I can't.
Can't put those.
This isn't one you could flip over. Can you just like, never mind. Okay. You know what you're gonna have to do? Dump that in the sink. Put the plug in the sink and dump it. Is the sink clean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't fit any more in that bowl. So, who likes beet tops? Yummy. I love pickled beets too. Did you ever eat any of your beets and horseradish?
Not yet. You said I have to let them sit.
No, you can eat them now.
I gave some to Julie, like you told me to.
Julie likes it.
She said what I gave her, she ate it all already. I think she.
So she liked it, or
she
she
took
ate.
it somewhere.
How many did you give her?
I don't know. I think she only wanted 3.
Oh,
3 or 4.
and you haven't had any.
No, because you said it had to sit. So I thought.
I
okay.
said a month, Patsy. It's been sitting for 2 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Well. Oh yeah, I'll be eating it now.
All right. And there you go. And I don't know. I can feel I feel grit.
It's probably from off the board.
No,
Coming off the rag or paper towel. I mean.
I'm gonna rinse that more. Okay. Oops. Gonna clean that end off. Time to get pink cans. And I'm not afraid of pink beets. So tomorrow on my live show, if I have pink hands, it's because I'm pretty. I'm a princess with pink hands.
I got orange.
Yeah, from cutting up all those carrots. Ooh, I love the smell of these beets. Oh my God. Becky, smell these beets.
Why didn't you use this to peel them?
Yeah, give me that, Pat, please. You done with it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Works for me. Takes off less of the skin, but it is a little harder to yeah. It's gonna cut me.
Did you put 2 stalks of celery in your soup?
No,
Well, how come I'm only putting 1 and I'm not making the same amount as you?
because you're gonna add broth. You're gonna add more juice to your soup. You're gonna basically end up with a lot of soup.
Whoa! Why did somebody?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Nobody was watching it. It boiled over.
All right. So I've turned it down, let it simmer now. Watch out. My soup kind of boiled over a little bit. Whoops. Oh, shit. Can these go in your composter too? Beets? Okay.
It's all plant material, right?
All right. Hello?
Oh. Julie?
Yes. All right. Ah,
Gotta lift this. Sorry.
why? Oh. I want to get one more slice in there. There we go. Dollar chips. Yummy. And I'm going to cut these into small pieces because beets take a long time to cook. So they need to be really small pieces.
No, she carries them like they're Mama, she's gonna go down to tea. Pictures.
Holy crap. Wow. Is she gone? Is Julie gone?
Yeah.
Why didn't she bring the head cheese stuff? She must have forgot. She's the one that wants me to make it for her.
Yeah, there's even, okay.
Jeff, can you turn that down some more, I think? Give it a stir. Is it boiling again?
It's
Hard
all-
boil?
It's all on that going out to teach chef.
Yep. Yep.
$20 for all of that.
That's a pretty good deal. I have to admit.
Well, I'm glad you got it for me.
I've decided I am not going to throw broccoli in with that. So here you go. I don't want broccoli in it. I'd rather cook the broccoli separately in my new steamer I got coming. Because
This has got a teapot.
with the teapot. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go mix all that stuff up, throw some in there, and then I'm going to bag it.
Oh my gosh,
Put this out of the way,
we're going out to teach cup.
this out of the way.
Oh, see the millennium.
Clean up,
Well,
Nate.
my chef said. There's a bunch of them. Okay.
Where are you putting all that?
I gotta wash it up. Oh, there's stuff, some stuff that I have in the kitchen that not going to have
Yeah.
to put in there.
Oh, all right. All right. We are cleaned up. Wasn't that an easy cleanup?
Oh, that's a hard boil.
I'm going to turn that down even more to about 4 to simmer it. Oh my gosh, this soup looks good.
What?
Oh my God, it's good. Yeah, it's not too much. Now, where is my other things here? Oh, jeez. I'll go down. Okay. I'm gonna clean up.
Cool, eh?
Yeah, it is. Those are really nice. They have red hands. Bloody. Okay. Now, do this. I'm gonna taste the soup now. Well, it's nice and hot, and all the salt's melted. And let's have a look. No fat floating on it. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so good. Those are cute. Okay, I'm gonna go mix this. Yeah. And then I'll take some. Right, take it over.
I gotta finish.
My kitchen sink is the best place to mix all things. That way I get a variety of everything.
That's all you're doing, right?
What?
Who's screeching?
Donna. Okay, so. Here's a portion. I just took some and fill this delicious. How pathetic.
They had
It sounds natural. No, they did not. Shelves all empty. I already went and looked.
where's your little ring thing?
Oh, I just stuck it in the sink.
Are you still using it?
No, not right now. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh my God, Coco, Mommy's gonna get you some food.
Okay. Watch out. All right. Now, you got to remember this, though. This might seem like a lot of leaf greens. No, because when this cooks, these leaves cook down to nothing. You end up with very little. So when I'm proportioning this, I'm going to pack these bags because I'm feeding me and Jeff. And you want enough to last for the whole day. So all you have to do is cook them and warm them up with your meals. So if you're having soup or steak, you're going to have your beef or your greens with your beef.
You steam that?
Yep.
I'm not gonna leave any out to eat, like with the salad dressing?
Yuck. No, I got my spring mix with that. You bought a spring mix too.
Oh, is it?
So for now, I'm going to make 2 bags. I think 2 bags out of this much anyways. We'll do 2 bags. Fill these 2 bags. It seems like a lot, but you guys know spinach cooks down to nothing. Swiss chard is just like spinach, but they all got their own nutrients, their own vitamins, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to fill this again. I wish I had a chef. Oh, I could give them orders and tell them to make this one
A what?
every week. A chef,
Oh, a shack?
a chef. You know, a cook,
A shack.
a butler,
Yeah.
a maid.
Well, he's sitting down.
My chef? No. No. Okay, so I'm gonna pack a bit more in that bag. So that one's packed. That one's not quite tight. So that's 1 day. Each bag is 1 day of greens.
And you're gonna have that every.
No, you can't have this every day. Follow the diet. It tells you when to eat leafy greens. So I'm gonna end up with only 4 bags for the freezer. I might have packed this one a wee bit tight.
When's veggie day?
What do you mean, when's veggie?
Yeah, you should keep one out.
Veggie day is on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
No, let me see. My hands are really dirty. Okay. No corn or beans. Eat soup and all the fresh vegetables that you want. Nothing else.
Yeah.
No, that's not right. That's the wrong one. Day 2. All vegetables, eat until you're full with fresh, raw, cooked, or canned. Try to eat green leafy veggies and stay away from dry beans, peas, or corn.
Oh,
Eat veggies along with the soup and baked potato at dinner time with butter. Don't eat any fruits through today.
okay, so what day is the veggie day?
The second day.
So keep a bag out.
No, I'm gonna freeze it and throw it into the steamer when we're ready to eat it on Tuesday. I might keep one out.
Today's Tuesday.
Well, yeah, I'm going by the calendar. So now I've got all this prepped in advance. So I'm going to save these for 2 times a week. We'll be eating all of these leafy veggies. This will be on the second day. I'm going to try and even these bags out a little
So how long do we do this diet?
till you lose enough weight.
Oh my God. Well, when we did it last time, it showed on you a lot, not on me.
I know. This one here feels good. Okay, so we're going to seal these up and we're going to squish the air out of them like so. And then I'm going to flatten them. I actually should have done that first. So let me flatten them first because I want these to lay flat in the freezer. I don't want to bulk my freezer. Okay, so there we go. So there's one set of greens. That there. I'm probably not going to get all the air out, but hey, I'm going to die trying. Get that out of the zipper seal. There we go. Bag number 2. Fresh veggies. And these are going to sit nice and flat in the freezer. There we go. Another nice, beautiful bag. Doesn't this look delicious? So I'm just basically trying to get them to, this one's pretty full. I don't want to get that in the zipper. You could always do this too. That one there has a leaf that wants to go into the zipper for some reason. I'll just squish it best I can. There we go. Look at that. 4. This is enough for 2 weeks. There's 2 weeks here for us. So our veggie day for this, if you put your bags in water, it will push all the air out of them. Oh, it will?
Ow.
How do you do that? So Tuesday, so your second day, you're going to eat beefy greens. On your steak day, is it your steak day? Oh, wait. Beef and veggies. Eat to your heart's content of beef and veggies today. You can even take 2 to 3 steaks with green leafy veggies. So this will be our day of, well, when we have steak. On day 5, you have to eat beef and tomatoes. So we got our tomatoes for that. So the second day is our day that we're going to be eating this. And on your second, third, on the 6th day, you'll be eating these again with your meal. So you'll be eating this with your steak. If you make a roast or whatever you cook for your meat, your protein, you're going to eat tomatoes with that on the first day because it says beef and tomatoes. So maybe they want you to eat beef and tomatoes. I don't know, but you can have up to 10 to 20 ounces of beef and a can of tomatoes, or as many as 6 tomatoes on this day. Eat the soup once. So once you start getting protein into you, you get less hungry. And when you're hungry, you just snack on your vegetables or your fruit, and you get full quite fast. So this is my,
I remember gagging on the skim milk now.
yes, I hate
I
skim
even
milk.
blended a banana in it. Real good.
So to keep mine and Patsy, we always keep our names on ours. So that one's, these could go in our freezer. Jeff and Marie, will these fit in the freezer now? So this took a lot of bulk out of my fridge now. This held a great deal of bulk. Look at, from what you brought me to this now. Nice, eh? Do you like all those vegetables that are in there? Good. Now tomorrow, the start of the diet is a fruit day. So you have to eat any fruit except bananas. Cantaloupes and watermelons are lower in calories than most other fruits. Eat only soup and fruit today. So I have apples, oranges, 2 kinds of grapes, watermelon, cantaloupe. I got Jeff mango because I don't like mango. I got pears. I got strawberries and raspberries. They didn't have any blueberries, unfortunately, which blueberries are absolutely the best thing for you. And mandarin oranges. So I got a lot of variety of fruit to eat tomorrow. And believe me, I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to eat probably a lot of watermelon. And when I eat a lot of watermelon, I get full really quick. So let me see now. So we used 3 cans. We used 2 bunches of green onions. We're using 2 Lipton soups. We used one bunch. We used 2 cans. We used 2 pounds, and we used 1 green pepper. I forgot to buy 2 green peppers, so I could have cut up an orange or red or
Why does it
yellow.
have to be green?
I don't know. Everything in this soup is basically green except the carrots. That's what it calls for.
Okay, those aren't green.
Right. Tomatoes are fruit. So this is our diet. Tomorrow when I go live, I'm going to show you my breakfast. I'll be having my soup and I'll be having all my fruits beside me so I can just pick at them when I'm crafting tomorrow, whatever it is I'm doing. So tomorrow will be our start of eating. So I'm going to throw in 2 packages of Lipton chicken soup, but the soup is not quite done cooking. And you kind of want to throw that in at the last minute because the noodles will get so mushy. They're disgusting. So I've learned that because I used to throw that chicken soup in with it right away and all the noodles would get yucky and mushy. So we don't want to do that. So I hope this helps. I haven't got any of my veggies done yet. I'll probably do all that tomorrow and prep all my veggies and all the fruits so that when Jeff comes home, he could just go in and grab a big bowl of fruit and start eating it with his soup in the morning. So I'll go through all that in the morning. I'm getting exhausted. It's 7 o'clock. We haven't had supper yet. And it's our last delicious supper. So I'm kidding. It's not that bad, believe me.
I want to sign Last Supper.
She wants a sign that says Last Supper. So yeah, and now Patsy's got to make her soup, which she's working on. Now, one thing you're going to do is you're going to cool your soup down before you put it in your containers and freeze it. So this is how we're freezing it. Patsy brought
I'm
some
tired of doing this.
bags. Well, you can always chop this all up tomorrow. There's room in my fridge now for you. Oh my gosh, this soup looks.
Oh my, these little onions are burning my eyes.
This soup, I'm telling you guys, this soup is phenomenal. It's so delicious. It looks so good. My carrots are not quite cooked. When they cook a little bit more, then I'll throw that soup in. But I'm gonna get going and I'm gonna go have some supper. And tomorrow I'll come back and finish up what I've started here with the fruits, cutting all them up. I'll show you how I prep my vegetables so that they're left raw in the fridge and stay crunchy and crispy. So all we have to do is just scoop a little bit out and
What
start
vegetables are
eating.
we putting in the fridge?
We've
You
got
got it all up.
No, I didn't. We've got peppers, celery, broccoli, cauliflower. What else do we have? I forget. Whatever else.
Can't you tell I don't work with onions?
You're cutting your onions too big.
Yes, and I hate onions.
And you bought big fat ones. You should have cut those down the middle. You should have sliced them down the middle to make them smaller. She's just chopping them big.
They're burning my eyes.
Same to you, Debbie. Bye. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Carry on.
All right. Everybody have a good evening, rest of their
Thanks,
day.
everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope this helps you all out as much as possible. I'm trying to see who wants to go on this diet with us. So I'll take a picture of this. I'll post this in the group so you can see how I altered that. Okay. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Thank
Sounds
you.
good.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.